questions for the Elders Project. First question, where were you born?
I was born in a mining town, Belle Island.
And what was it like growing up?
What was it like growing up? It was a great place to grow up because being a mining town, we had everything. I played hockey, I played soccer, I played baseball, I was a member of the Boys and Girls Club. But then when I came home in the evening, I had my chores to do.
And how did you go to school? And what was the name of your school?
I went to school to an all-boys school with 700 kids. It was a Catholic school. The name of the school was St. Kevin's, and it was about a half-mile away, and I walked there every day.
Was your teacher nice?
Most of my teachers were nice. Some were very good, and some were good. I had females and males.
Did you have fun in school?
I had a lot of fun in school. Enjoyed going to school. And some of my favorite recreation outside of class was playing handball in the handball courts in the back of my school.
And what was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was math.
Why do you like it?
I like math because I always like to figure out the different equations and figure out all the answers to difficult questions, and it was always fun to do. And we always had good math teachers.
Please, and can you describe the climate of vegetation, landforms, and bodies of water of your community?
I can. Being on an island, it was an iron ore town, so it was a big mine. The island was 7 by 3, so it was 21 square miles. And there was also farming there. There was farmland there as well. And there were small bodies of water, and we were totally surrounded by water. And to get to St. John's, you had to take a ferry.
And how did you get your food?
How do we get our food? Our food back then was no different from what it is today. There were supermarkets, plus also, my grandfather had a big farm. And all the cousins and all my brothers and sisters all worked on the farm. There was cabbage growing there was carrots growing there, and there was potatoes growing there. So we had some of our own food as well.
And what was the name of your parents?
The name of my parents was Samuel Nolan and Mary Nolan.
Why don't you ask Papa about his chores when he was a boy?
What were your chores as a boy?
Some of my chores, being the oldest of 10 children, some of my chores were more difficult than most kids today. Every winter we had a coal furnace, so I had to shovel coal into the basement, myself and my brother. And sometimes the pipes would freeze in our house, and I would have to help my dad thaw the pipes, unfreeze the pipes.
And how do you unfreeze the pipes?
Well, we'd get torches and put the heat on the pipes until they got back and the water was running again.
Did you like hockey and sports?
When I was growing up, yeah, I played all the sports. I played a lot of hockey. The arena was a mile away, and I walked there to and from. I had my bag on my back. I walked there. The baseball field was just up over the hill, so I played baseball, and that's where the soccer field was. And there was also tennis courts right around the corner. We played a bit of tennis. And in the wintertime, we also curled, because the curling club was right across the street.
And were any of those places different to what they are today?
Oh, absolutely. The track is no longer there, although the arena is still there and it's been renovated. The baseball fields, they no longer play baseball there because the mine is closed and there are fewer people there.
And did you go curling on the same ice that you played hockey?
No, it was a different place. We had a separate curling club with 2 sheets of ice, which was just right across the street from where I live, and the hockey rink was a full mile away.
What advice can you give to young people today about preserving our
Heritage.
heritage?
Well, a heritage I think is important to everybody because my heritage goes way back to Ireland, but my grandparents moved here in the late 1800s and went and worked in a mining town. I think, you know, you got to know where you come from, but you got to work hard. You got to have fun growing up. You got to love your brothers and sisters. And you got to be able to tell stories and know what your grandparents did, know what your parents did. It's important to everybody.
And how was it, do you think today is better than what it was before?
Well, I think Newfoundland being the youngest province of Canada was a very poor province. I think we're in, especially in St. John's metro area, we're in much better shape than we were today. We have access to more amenities than we ever did. And I think our kids I think we're all better educated today than we were back when I was first started going to school.
Were you born when Newfoundland wasn't a part of Canada?
No, I was born a year after, exactly 1 year after we joined Canada, because I was born in 1950. We joined Canada in 1949.
And what do you think is the most important thing for young people to learn today based on your own personal experience over the years?
I think some of the things that I think of is that little kids got to learn to respect themselves, respect their parents, respect the people they play with. They got to learn to not so much work hard, but be conscientious of what they do and hope to improve their communities and find a career for themselves that they like, no matter what that may be.
One last question, Sam.
And last question, was it fun living then?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun because we're all from big families, and you know what, Sam? Back in the day when I grew up, there weren't a lot of rich people. We were poor families, but we all had the same. We didn't know we were poor because we enjoyed each other's company. We had all the things we needed to do, and we respected our parents, and we all worked hard. And as a result, we got great grandchildren today and great children.
And once again, I'm here with John Nolan, my papa.
Thanks for interviewing me, Sam.
You're welcome.